You've been diagnosed with mesothelioma, and you worked at the World Trade Center during its construction. The building no longer exists, so how could you possibly bring a claim for your mesothelioma diagnosis? Hi, I'm Joe Williams. I'm a mesothelioma trial attorney here in New York City, and I can answer these questions that you might have about the World Trade Center. When the World Trade Center was constructed, it was one of the largest construction projects ever known to man. And the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey and the state of New York entered into contracts with various contractors, general contractors and subcontractors to do all of the work at this massive, massive project that involved thousands and thousands of workers. During the course of the last decade, we've seen many workers who have developed mesothelioma from their work at the World Trade Center. And through the litigation of those cases, we have acquired the contracts, the work records, the documents which establish which contractors worked at the World Trade Center, what work they did, what work with asbestos was done at the World Trade Center. There's also prior deposition testimony from other workers who've gone before you, who have already testified to their exposures to asbestos at the World Trade Center. So there's a body of evidence and information about how workers were exposed to asbestos at the World Trade Center. And we can use that information as well as any information that a worker who's now been diagnosed with mesothelioma could have to create a full picture of the types of exposures that occurred to workers at the World Trade Center. So just because the building no longer exists, we are still able to go forward and prove a very strong case regarding exposures to asbestos at the World Trade Center, exposures that can cause mesothelioma to the workers that worked at the World Trade Center. You have questions about mesothelioma and exposure to asbestos. I'm Joe Williams. At our firm, we answer questions for mesothelioma victims and their families every day. Give us a call. We'll be happy to answer your questions. Thank you.